Alrighty, everybody. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another live, y'all. It is quite early in the morning. It is 2:30 a.m. And we are doing a bit of live coverage here. I still haven't been to bed since the last live stream. I just decided that, you know what, I'm up. Might as well do a little bit of coverage here since everything is starting to pop off here. As you can see on the radar, we do have what is the beginning of this massive storm that's getting ready to cause a lot of problems for the country. You know, lots of heavy snow, lots of strong winds is all a big concern here out of this system. So I do want to hop over here to this particular panel. This is the nowcasting panel. So basically, what we're looking at here is obviously the radar overlay for eastern North Carolina. Off the shore, there's a lot of rainfall, but the winds out here are pretty strong. According to the RTMA analysis, I look green. I know I do. It's all the radar stuff I got going on here. If I turn on my light, it looks better. Now I look like a lemon lime. Oh my goodness, I look like the Hulk or something right now. But anyways, well, we're just gonna have to deal with me being green for tonight because it's the light's a little too much for this early, in my opinion. But anyways, Mark, good to see you, my friend. What's up, Tammy? Saying, hey everyone, how's it looking for Carrollton, Georgia? Thank you for keeping us informed. You are very welcome. Let me pull up Carrollton real quickly, see what you're looking like out there. So you got a winter weather advisory. We're talking accumulations up to an inch and winds gusting as high as 35 miles per hour. So looking on the radar out there, it looks like we do have a little bit of snow, pretty much north of you. It really doesn't look like we're got a new radar tile coming in here. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot out by you. We do actually have a little bit of snow right now for northeast Georgia. Let's see. This is out by like Jefferson and Toccoa, I think it is, in Clayton. Just kind of rolled out of Cleveland and Gainesville. But you can really see it. I mean, it's coming down pretty well across some areas, especially here in in eastern Tennessee. We have a really heavy amount of snowfall really starting to come down for these areas. So definitely starting to kind of pick up out there. There you go. You can really see where that's at. Also starting to see a lot of that snow work into like western North Carolina and a little bit of south central Virginia here. So it's definitely definitely kicking off pretty good. What's up, Free Thinking? Thank you for the tropical storm team, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, Free Thinking. Thank you. Charles says, "What about Athens, Tennessee?" Where was Athens here? Let's hop back up here. We'll pull up Athens. Oh, hold on a minute. Athens, Tennessee. Here we go. Oh yeah, it actually looks like you guys are. Why is this being weird? Hold on a minute. There we go. Yeah, it looks like you guys are actually kind of out by some of that snow right now. Yeah, you're a little bit further west. Yeah, it looks like you guys are getting a little bit. You're in a winter weather advisory. Between 1 and 3 inches is expected. But yeah, you can definitely see right now, if we hop back to this panel, we got a new radar overlay coming over here, or a new thing popping up. But yeah, you can see a lot of eastern Tennessee is starting to get a lot of heavy snow. Bits of northeast Georgia, western South Carolina, western North Carolina. Obviously we're now starting to see some snow out in eastern North Carolina here. If we play the radar loop back here, you can see a little bit. We're definitely starting to build in some more snow out to the east. Which, like I said, this is kind of the beginning For you guys. A lot of the eastern sides of North Carolina are going to be dealing with a pretty good amount of snowfall here. Let's see here. Tammy says, good. I hope it stays away. I have an interior construction job to do tomorrow. Gotcha. When will it be gone in Southwest Virginia? So if we were to transition over to model mode, which we're going to do now, let's take a peek over here. We'll just remove all these for a minute. And then we'll pull up the HRRR. I'll go ahead and show you guys kind of the timing while we're at it too. So let's do our precipitation type reflectivity. We have a new run, long run from the HRRR. Should be out of Virginia by pretty much late Saturday, early Sunday. The main bulk of it's going on now for you guys in Southwest Virginia. It really should start to slow down though by the evening for today. But it's going to be kind of really full-fledged here. I mean, like I said, we're starting to see that snow now up across eastern North Carolina. And, the big bulk of it's really kicking up here pretty much by the late afternoon tomorrow. Late morning, to late afternoon tomorrow is going to be like the peak. And, of course, going into the evening here, that's where we're going to have some really heavy activity here. Pretty much from late morning to late afternoon. Late morning to late evening is when we're having the heaviest amount. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm from Crosby, Tennessee. Isn't it true we have 12 more hours of this here? Well, let me pull up. Oh, I say Crosby. There was a restaurant I used to go to called Crosby's. That's why I thought you said Crosby. Cosby. Yeah. So you're under a winter storm warning here, between 4 and 8 inches possible. So yeah, you're far eastern Tennessee here. HRRR suggests that the snow could remain for. Yeah, probably at least another 12 hours or so. Looks like it really starts to break up later this evening, so yeah, it definitely looks like you got a little bit ahead of you there. You're welcome, Charles. No problem. Gilly says, what kind of winds will Massachusetts get from this? I know snow totals are down. Yeah, so we're going to be getting some pretty strong winds out here, regardless of the snow and stuff like that. We're definitely going to be getting a lot of strong winds. And if I was to pull up the accumulated max wind gusts here, actually, I think I have a bundle for this here we just made earlier. Here, let's do wind. We'll do our wind gusts here. So this is the HRRR. We'll also look at the GFS too. Definitely going to be seeing some high numbers here with the wind. Out by like Nantucket, we're going to be probably about 50 mile an hour wind gusts or so. For, southeastern Massachusetts by like Plymouth, a good 40 mile per hour winds. But for a lot of interior Massachusetts, we'll probably see upwards of maybe 30 mile per hour wind gusts out of this system here. So definitely still, pretty decent amount of gusty winds and everything with that system. Then if we do compare that with the American GFS model, pretty similar actually. Yeah, pretty similar. You can see a lot of the interior portions, 20 to 30 mile an hour wind gusts. Nantucket, about 40, 50 mile per hour wind gusts. I'll tell you what, man, though, it's Euro that's pretty crazy. The European ECMWF, this model is absolute wild. And shows some of these gusts well off the coast of North Carolina, seeing a good 100 mile an hour winds or greater. Good news is that that's going to be far away from land, and that's going to be out to sea. Let's see. Chaotic says, thank you, appreciate it. Yep, no problem. See, the storm's acting like a hurricane. Strange. It kind of looks like one, doesn't it? But I tell you what, they are formed totally different. The hurricanes, they love the warm waters. There's by no means any warm water out there right now. But yeah, I could see where they do look pretty similar. They're pretty crazy, aren't they? If we were to bring back up, let's say, that precipitation type here, we'll top back to HRRR. But yeah, I mean, if we look back at the precip type, and you can just see where the future radar here. I mean, it looks like it kind of looks like a tropical cyclone there, doesn't it? It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, the pressure is going to get really low. The winds are going to be pretty strong too. If we bring up the mean sea level pressure here, if we actually make it to where you guys can see it. Hold on a minute. There we go. Yeah, look at this. Really, really low pressure. And it's only going to get stronger the further we go down in time. I mean, yeah, models were really suggesting this low getting pretty tight. I mean, you can see these ISO bars here, right? So these lines that you see, these are lines of equal pressure, right? And you can see, I mean, even though the Northeast isn't really getting any snowfall, we do have some pretty tight ISO bars here. So these are pretty tight, telling us that the pressure is dropping dramatically the closer you get to the coast. And, regardless of snow for the Northeast, I mean, we're going to be still having some pretty strong winds out here. So, yeah, definitely still got to look out for that. But yeah, these, it's pretty crazy. It's a pretty impressive system, to say the least. Let's see here. Proxy says, can you tell me for Damascus, Virginia, radar shows no snow right now, but I've gotten around 5 to 6 inches right now. Yeah, I could pull up Damascus for you. Let me look and see where you're at here. You're in, you're southwest. It says additional snow accumulation between 1 and 3 inches with locally higher totals, and the highest additional snow accumulation between 3 and 8 inches. It says between 1 and 3 more. Gilly says moderate winds. Yeah, the winds are going to be pretty heavy for a lot of places. The models kind of agreed that like eastern North Carolina is probably going to see like the heaviest totals here with this system. Now, I do want to take a moment to hop you guys over here to this panel here to look at the satellite imagery. And the reason why, I can kind of show you all on here right now. So when it comes to it, is this stream running okay for you guys? It looks like we're maybe lagging a little bit. Yeah, it looks like we're a little bit laggy. Anyways, let me know if it's messing up or whatever. I might have to do something here. But anyways, so if I was to pull up my pin, so I can actually like draw on the screen and stuff. Well, the first thing I want to mention is this moisture